Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You already know what's about to happen. What is going on, everybody? Crazy dog back with not an Indian stream. They actually play in 10 minutes. But a Browns stream. Yeah. Browns play tomorrow. I watched over the game. If we get to Lamar, he will get frustrated and get thrown off. The way I see it, if we can get to Lamar and bring him down, because I've said multiple times that he is one of the slipperiest quarterbacks in the NFL, with up there with Russell Wilson and of course Kyler Murray. You can add him up there too. Like he's a quarterback where you think you got him, and the next second he takes off for like a 15-yard gain. You got to shut down every single running lane against him. Myles Garrett's going to have to get in there quick. You're going to have a spy to watch him as well. And it makes me wonder who the spy is going to be. Is it going to be Jacob Phillips? Maybe Sione Takitaki? Malcolm Smith's probably going to be hanging out with the tight ends. Merry football. Merry football eve. Yes, sir. My guess is don't be surprised if Carl Joseph is the spy. Don't be surprised. They may throw different looks at Lamar, try to confuse him a little bit. Maybe like show blitz and then back off. Who knows? Or maybe they don't show blitz. They give Lamar that sense like, okay, they're not blitzing me. I can operate back here. And then out of nowhere, they just send the house and the dude gets overwhelmed. Wouldn't it be emotional for the Browns due to a tragic and upsetting year last year? No, I don't think so. I think they're just going to be hyped up, ready to go, because this team has been chomping at the bit for months to get on the field. Good to see you. How's Wills doing? Wills is doing much better from what I've heard. Haven't heard a whole lot, which I guess is both a good and a bad thing, because they always say, like, when you're hearing a lot about him, that means he's most likely making mistakes. But from what I've heard, he's getting better every day. Can't hurt. Haven't been here in a while. Football season. Hell yeah. Let's go. Explode Woody. But, man, watching college football, no Ohio State right now. I have heard a rumor that they might be getting October football for Ohio State. There's a vote, I guess, going on Monday to see if they can possibly return to action. And there's, I guess, there's positive vibes going on around that. There's like people think that this could actually go down and we could have football this year. I actually heard that Shaun Wade declared, but I have not seen anything from a sensible source. The only source I saw that talked about it was an NFL draft scouting account, but I don't know if that was cap or it's legit, because I haven't heard anything from Ian Rappaport. I haven't heard anything from Schefter. And if Shaun Wade would have declared, they would have been all over it. Now watch. Now, as I say that, it's going to pop up on my phone, because that's usually what happens. I talk about it, and then that. Do I see us doing more play action? Probably. I see us doing a lot of play action, and that could be a good thing, because that's what Baker benefited from most last year. Baker is ready for action. How is our O-line lately? Much like with Wills, I haven't heard a lot about the O-line, which is a good thing, because they're not messing up. If you're hearing a lot about how one guy sucks, well, yeah, but if you're not hearing a lot about him, that means they must be doing a good job. So I haven't really heard much of anything about the O-line. Of course, the sucky part is I wasn't able to go to camp this year because they didn't allow fans. And the Browns did stream the he loved shotgun. Yeah, Freddie loved that shotgun play, the shotgun action stuff. But yeah, the Browns did live stream practices. They didn't show a lot of the offensive line. I think they could have done a better job with the production of that. But, they tried, very, very awkward situation for them, showing training camp to thousands upon millions of people, and you can only do what you can. I'm gonna really be interested to see though how Jedrick does. I see he's going up against most likely Matthew Judon. Right guard is a weakness. Freddie loved doing shotgun. Where did the guard from the Saints go to? I think he opted out. Warford or whatever? Yeah, I think he opted out. This Bungles game get me hyped. Yeah, I mean, that's coming up Thursday. I don't think I get the game. I'll definitely be here. All right. Looking forward to seeing you. What's up, Oren? I think that's who you're talking about. Because I know there was like a guy, I think there was a free agent that I think they cut or something. That was like a really good guard that I heard a lot about, but then I heard he like opted out or something. Sunday week one feels like Christmas where the Browns get a lump of coal. I hope we get a gigantic W. I hope we get a gigantic W just so I can rub it in these Ravens fans' faces again. You know? Oh, man, it's me, Yoda. What's going on? Dude, wait, Yoda. X-Flow, Woody, and Yoda have literally the same. That must be. That's probably Yoda. Okay. Baker going through about. Okay. Stop that, Anthony. We need linebackers. Yeah, we kind of. It's still the weakness on the team. Malcolm Smith, Tay Davis, and Jacob Phillips. So without Mac, you're going to be relying on a lot of Taki, Goodson, Davis, and Smith, and Phillips, with the occasional Carl Joseph in the box as well. Okay, let's see. Clemson can play, but Ohio State can't. I know, it's so stupid. That's the Big Ten for you. Mo. No. I can't wait until you eat your Baker Crow. Baker Crow? Bro, you're going to be the one eating Baker Crow when he goes off this year. For real, man. This dude's not I mean, he's a Browns fan, but he's a hater. He's a Baker hater. There are those Browns fans that hate Baker. It's like, okay. Those are probably the most annoying ones. Them and the eternally pessimistic ones that say that we're going to be trash every single year. Won't they do a national anthem for the late? Probably. Do you think Njoku will drop too many passes with the pressure? That's interesting because I don't know how much we're going to see of him. Unless they make him number 2 out of nowhere. It's going to be Bryant and Hooper. Those are going to be the 2 guys we see the most of, I'm guessing. But I think whatever we see of Njoku, I think he'll make the most of it. I mean, in my opinion. I mean, he has to. If he doesn't, he could be gone. If Bryant goes out there and balls out, let's say Bryant has a game against the Bungles, let's say, where he just goes off, maybe like 2 touchdowns, maybe like just around 100 yards, and he looks like a force. And Njoku, on the other hand, maybe like has like 5 catches, 3 drops, like maybe 50 yards, like 60-some yards, and nothing else. Yeah, I could see it where they trade him before the deadline. Should have signed Rick Seals and traded Njoku. I mean, Ricky Seals wasn't too bad, but Hooper is definitely a supreme upgrade over everyone that we had last year. Put your most athletic safety as a spy. I could see Ronnie Harrison possibly being a spy, but I think for the most part, it's probably going to wind up being maybe Harrison, maybe Joseph, or a linebacker. Well, actually, Baker said he's not kneeling anymore. Baker changed his mind because he saw like the division that it caused in the Chiefs game. People kneeling and showing solidarity. People were, I guess, booing the Texans and Chiefs showing of solidarity, even though some people have said that there was no booing. So that's kind of confusing. Some people say they heard booing, others say they didn't. So, yeah, interesting, right? Sendejo will start. Yep. Yep. I like Sendejo. He's that kind of veteran that the locker room would need. He's pretty good, too. Oh, man. Okay. What else do we got? What else we got in here? Early 90s, Belichick designed a special defense against the running QB. Yep. Browns win that would be great accomplishment, and WWE would start off 3-0. Oh, man, what else we got in here? All right. Broncos last year had an equivalent to the Browns 2015. Yep. Wolf, wolf, bark, bark, go, dog, go. Because I think red wine should be in there too. I think we could see all four of our safeties get some time. Wow. South Florida literally just had there was a horrible punt. Who's South Florida playing right here? I'm watching the South Florida college football game. Is that like Central Connecticut or wait, is that? Oh, is that Citadel? Oh, that's Citadel. This punter for Citadel he muffed the punt. Okay, he gets it back, runs away from the blocker, and then just has the absolute worst punt ever off the side of his foot. It's spinning to the side, and it lands right in the arms of a waiting South Florida Bull. That has to be the shortest punt return touchdown ever. He caught it in the end zone. Wow. The things you see in college football. Peoples Jones will be a star. I think Peoples Jones will ball out with our returners first. I think that's where he'll make a name for himself as a returner. And then he'll just, you know, back that up with a big receiving game. What do you think will have the most receptions for the Browns this year? Odell. I think Odell will probably lead the team in receptions and probably yards. I could see Odell having like maybe around 1,200 yards this year. You know, I could see him having maybe like 8 or 9 touchdowns, maybe more. It's gonna be tough though because we got so many weapons. It would have been different like if he was like one of the only weapons on the team, but yeah, he's not. Uh, Man, dude, I'm so ready for tomorrow. You know, from what I've heard though, as well from the injury report, it sounds like J.C. Treader will play, or at least he will be active, which is huge news for us. And then, of course, Greedy's out. No surprise there. I haven't heard about MJ Stewart though, who is, I guess, our number 4 corner. But yeah, got the Indians game going on. I'm not streaming that, although I'm streaming during the game. I'm not streaming the game itself. What station is this freaking game on? It must be one of those games. Oh, it's on Channel 8 today. It's on Fox. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, well. Oh, Francisco Lindor. Whatever. What will the weather be for this Browns game? I've heard conflicting reports, but it's hard to say. Let's see what it will be like. Go to the weather app. It says it'll be cloudy. Yeah, it'll be cloudy, like 80 degrees. Yeah. See if there's like a radar I could look at. All right. It doesn't sound like there'll be any like bad weather. Yeah. Okay, that's good. All right. What about Hodge? He'll most likely be our number 4, maybe number 5 receiver. He'll get some reps, but I think he'll find a niche with the special teamers like last year. Although we could see him, a lot this year. Who knows? Who decides these ranked teams that lose week 1 to some D3 like Central Maine Tech? Bro, I mean, freaking Louisiana beat Iowa State today. I mean, Iowa State. I mean, they're good, but crap, bro, you lose to Louisiana. Not even like LSU or like La Tech. You lost to the Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajuns of the Sun Belt. Like what? I hope Stefanski got a good defensive game plan for these Ratbirds. That's more on Joe Woods. I think Joe Woods is going to have a good game plan. What's up, Aiden? Wow. I'm honestly still laughing, though. Well, let's see what we got here. I'm going to watch the Indians. All right, see ya. Yeah, I figured I'd come on here for a little bit, talk about the Browns for a little while. But I cannot wait until tomorrow. All right, let's see what the future holds for Baltimore when it comes to the weather. Okay. Okay, yeah, it doesn't go that far past. Yeah, it doesn't even look like anything's even in the area. It's probably going to be a nice, quiet day tomorrow in terms of weather. The only weather that's anywhere close is like off into the ocean. It looks like nothing even close. It's going to be a nice, clear day. And then, of course, you look, and there's, of course, a big old wall of storms heading towards Cleveland by tomorrow morning. I'll probably be waking up to like freaking rain and stuff. Oh, well, I'm used to it. But yeah, figured I'd come on here for a little while, talk some football with y'all, and have a good time. Elliott would be a star when he gets playing time. I could definitely see that. Now, for all my trash talking friends out there, any Steeler fans who talk trash in case, like, Mac Main or Renegade or any of those other guys just so happen to be watching but not typing, and that's fine. It appears there is a new Ravens fan making videos, talking some trash. It's funny, last year against the Titans in the beginning, that first good drive, it was sunny, but it got cloudy as the game went on. Yeah, that's the lake for you. That is the lake for you, for sure. That's the lake for you. Rich Hill. Nice. But yeah, there's a new Ravens fan making videos, and this dude was capping his ass off in his video, mostly. Like, usually when you do like a hate week video, you talk a little trash. You say, how you going to beat us? Like if I was doing trash talk, which I do a little bit of trash talk in my previews, I'd be like, man, Odell going to shred your defense. You ain't going to be able to stop Nick Chubb or Hunt. Hooper going to go all over you. This dude didn't really talk a whole lot about the game. He spent most of his time in his 3 videos he's made so far about this game. He spent a lot of time talking about Swagger and how he would, I guess, abuse Swagger. So you're pretty much saying that you would commit animal abuse, which is, I believe, a felony in maybe Ohio, or I don't know, it might be a felony in Maryland too, or whatever, But yeah, you're such a big badass, trying to hurt a freaking 145-pound bull mastiff. good job. Just try not to get your face bitten off afterwards, okay? And talks about how Cleveland's like, meth and stuff. It's like, well, look at Baltimore. Look at Baltimore. I wanted to make a video response to this guy, but honestly, he's not even worth my time. I mean, bro. And, he says we're delusional. It's like, oh, look at you guys. You guys are even more delusional as us. God. The AFC North has probably 4 of the most delusional fan bases in the NFL. Like, not even lying. I mean, you got Steeler fans saying they're winning number 7. They've been on that chase to number 7 for like how long now? Over a decade plus. Bengals fans, they think they're going to go to the Super Bowl just because they freaking drafted a quarterback. Woo! Ravens fans, well, you guys have went one and done the last 2 freaking years. Win a playoff game with your beleaguered running back quarterback before you talk about anything. All right? God. They're bandwagons? Not necessarily, but, and it's just so funny, I mean, they're really out here talking crap about Cleveland, like how trash our city is, but look at yours. Browns score on first drive. I'm pumped. I hope so. I hope we score on the first drive. In fact, I want to score on the first play. Remember in the Panthers game, what was it, 2 years ago? First play of scrimmage for the Browns, Baker went deep to Perryman and almost scored. Remember that? Right off the bat? Baltimore's a shithole. I know. It is. It is. Like, imagine they talk trash about our city. It's like, what exactly is Baltimore famous for? Clams. Crabs. And I guess you could say both kinds of crabs. Oh, my God. Both kinds of crabs. The seafood and the medical condition, too. Yeah, Baltimore ain't heaven. No, like they're talking like it's the greatest place on earth, and it's not. It's far from it. It's in freaking Maryland. Maryland. Oh, but Ohio, Cleveland's river caught on fire. Bro, your whole freaking city was getting destroyed by riots. Don't talk about our river when your city was literally getting torn apart at the seams by riots. Oh, but didn't Cleveland have riots too? But it wasn't anywhere near as yours. What's up, Jazzy? Best of luck to you. Browns will be interesting. Yeah, we'll see you on Thursday. That's for sure. See what happens. Burrow versus Baker. That'll be fun. But, we getting that dub on Thursday. But before I talk about Thursday, I got to talk about this game tomorrow. Oh. Wow, I'm so ready for tomorrow, though. They have no room to talk. Tomorrow's all Browns. I hope so. They better hope that we don't win this game tomorrow, because if we do, I'm going to come out swinging on my freaking recap. I'm going to be like, but I was told we were going to lose this game. We didn't stand a chance. And all their defense was too damn good. You know who I would love to see have a great game tomorrow? I would love to see freaking Odell have a good game tomorrow. If I were you, I'd be scared. I know Miles will be coming after Joe. Yeah, he will be. I mean, I love Joe because he went to Ohio State, but when it comes time on Thursday and he's wearing that stupid striped helmet, I'm going to want Miles to put him in the ground. Oh, my God. But then after that, I'd be like, low-key, I hope Joe Burrow throws all over the Ravens and the Steelers just so I can laugh at him. That'd be hilarious. I would laugh so hard. If he stomps on the Ravens, that'd be great. And he stomps on the old man and Big Ben. And then you wouldn't be technically doing it to him. He'd be doing it to the friggin' vaunted Steeler defense. But knowing the Bungles, they're going to get swept by those two teams. Yep. That's probably what's going to happen. They simply can't beat Pittsburgh. And they've given Baltimore the run for their money the past couple of years. including that one game a couple years ago when where they eliminated the Ravens. That was glorious. I love that. Tyler Boyd, Dalton the Boyd, and they scored late in that one. Miles is such a beast. I hope Joe has a good season to shut up a lot of people, but our O-line has to not get him killed. Braden Morris is 0-16. Don't know who you're talking to. Wow, great running, Santana. He is just out here for his morning jog. I love when they do that. They hit a small little grounder and they just pretty much walk out the box. Yeah, we're not going 0-16. No. And who are you? Or you're lucky you're not getting freaking banned for spamming. And who are you? What's your team, Braden? Better not say freaking Bengals. That'd be funny. But you know what's funnier too? You know what's funny? Ravens fans talk a lot of crap for a team that got sunned by Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry. Oh, Panthers. Didn't we kick your ass a couple years ago in our house? Yeah. I mean, we've only played you like a handful of times, but we absolutely kicked your ass. Now I can already see the excuse. Oh yeah, Cam Newton had an injured shoulder. He wasn't 100%. Imagine making fun of a team who beat you last time. And what have the Panthers done in the playoffs? I mean, you went to the Super Bowl. Did you win? I can't remember. Oh crap! Did the Panthers win their latest Super Bowl appearance? I don't remember them winning. In fact, they lost to the Donkeys. That's right. Yeah, that's right. They lost to Peyton freaking big-ass forehead Manning. That's right. You guys gave Peyton Manning and his big-ass forehead his final Super Bowl ring. That's right. And you guys were one of the teams that started off the Patriots dynasty. Oh, boy. The Panthers. You almost beat the Patriots. Remember that? Oh, Browns fans, you made the playoffs. Well, you really have nothing to flex because you have 0 Super Bowl rings, much like us. Granted, your team's been around like 60 years less than us. But still, when you go to the Super Bowl, you got to win that damn thing, especially when it's against a team I don't like. Because in case you didn't know, I don't like the Broncos. The quietest fans have been to games. Nothing at all like a Browns game. I don't even hate Panthers fans. They're cool. The Panthers fans I know on here, they're pretty cool. J-Dub, CPG, a couple others. They're pretty cool people. I don't hate them. I just wish they won that Super Bowl a couple years ago. I wish Cam Newton would have, grown a pair and freaking fell in that fumble. I wish they would have won Super Bowl 50. That would have been dope. Because then you know what? They would have been able to laugh even louder at freaking Falcon fans. Yeah. But then, Panthers fans would be doing that awkward laugh, like, because if you start laughing, like, with Bucks and Saints fans, and like, look at the Falcons, and then you're like, because, how long ago did the Browns make the playoffs? Oh, see, here we go. How long ago did the Browns make the playoffs? How long ago did they make the playoffs? They always do that. They always pull that. Oh, yeah, you made the playoffs in 2002. Stop talking. Well, you guys have as many rings as we have in that span. 0. I mean, damn, bro. Then again, you look at how our ownership and our GMs, how they drafted and how they just managed this team, and they were trash. I mean, we could not draft for shit. I mean, we couldn't do anything. I mean, God. I mean, for real, bro. Like, I can't. I don't even hate the Panthers. You know, Panthers got some dope ass fans. But if you have no Super Bowls, you literally can't talk about anything. Because I mean, yeah, you made the playoffs. That's cool. You made the playoffs. Yeah, you know, you could flex that participation ribbon. You know, did you win your division that year? You might have, so you can flex that too. Like you sound like you look like Ravens fans when you're doing that because they love to flex their AFC North titles. You know, because again, like I said, the past couple of years they didn't do shit in the playoffs. They got freaking first rounded by Philip freaking Rivers and then Ryan freaking Tannehill, bro. And then the best part is they got rid of the one quarterback that helped them win a Super Bowl in this freaking decade. You know, they should have kept Joe Flacco around. You know, at least help out a little bit, be that security blanket. But they didn't. I think it was because he was getting paid a lot, and they didn't want to deal with it. So they gave the team to Lamar Jackson, and so far he's got a goose egg in the win column in the playoffs. Getting you a starter quarterback who got you, I know, below average season last year. After living in Charlotte, some of them are a bit annoying. Yeah, you get those fans, but the ones out here, they're not too bad. You know, 8 Camel Toes is really cool when you get to know him a little bit. He's funny. But yeah, like J-Dub and, you know, there was one fan, I don't know if he's still on YouTube because he's been on and off of YouTube like crazy. Steeler fan. Then he turned into a Panther fan. If you watch Steel Maiden's videos, or if you know who Steel Maiden is, he's actually went at it with Steel Maiden a couple times. I think it was like Austin Harrell or something. Something stupid. Oh boy. But yeah, I didn't hate the Panthers. The Panthers, it's like, why are you coming at me, bro? For real. Why are you coming at me? I mean, damn. You hired a college coach, bro. Matt Rule. Dude, I remember when I heard the Panthers signed Matt Rule, I was like, whoa. Because I thought all this time he was going to the Giants because Giants fans were hyping him up like he was going there. You know, and I remember Entertainer, my guy, Giants fan, made a video talking about how he didn't want to come here. It's like, okay. So you're just going to take a shot at the Browns because Rule didn't want to come here. But we didn't really want him. It's not like we were interested in him anyway, you know? Short kid who likes the Panthers, Saints, and Patriots. Oh my God, Connor Scruggs. He looks weird. Is he on YouTube? Wow. That's a very funky combination of teams, if you ask me. But you have the people that, you know, they're in the belief like you can like, you know, multiple teams, like one in each division. Don't like cats, let's roll on them. Look at my dude plays that guy here, just gassing people. Love that. But I mean, speaking of the NFC South, that's going to be a fun division to watch. You got Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, and Drew Brees in the same division. And then you got Teddy Bridgewater, who's no way a bum. He's literally a bridge quarterback. Get it? Bridgewater is a bridge quarterback. Oh, we're going to be hearing that a lot. Can you say Bryson Henderson looks like a beaver? I don't even know who that is either. Bryson Henderson looks like a beaver. What? I don't even know who that is. You know, bring up the clip of Thanos saying, I don't even know who you are. Dude's probably going to clip that part and send it to him. Must be a friend or something of his. Just be reading it. He just like, hey, crazy dog caught you a beaver since you look like a beaver. Like, what? I didn't say that. I was just repeating the thing that you wanted me to say. But of course, he'd clip it and then make it look like I called him a beaver. I don't even know who Bryson freaking Henderson is, but okay. Whatever. Oh, yeah, man, I am so excited for tomorrow. I cannot wait. I'm going to keep saying it over and over. I know Hunter in real life. Braden Moore. Huh. Oh man, dude. I already know how my day is gonna go tomorrow. Like when I wake up, I'm gonna be chill. Then as we get closer, the nerves are gonna start going, and then I'm just gonna get pure excitement because football is officially back. I remember all the idiots that were saying that we weren't gonna be playing football this year, and yet look, looks like football is back. Steelers winning the division according to Cam. I think when it comes down to who's winning the division, it's going to be a really tough race. The only team you can kind of really count out is the Bungles. But honestly, I would even give them a small shot. Like, who knows who's going to win this freaking division? Nobody knows. I don't understand how you think that. Well, the thing with Steeler fans is the fact that they're putting all their faith in a 38, 39-year-old quarterback coming off of major elbow surgery. Better hope he comes out firing. Better hope he doesn't come out flat. The whole thing with Fox Sports and these like digital fans looking like freaking MLB The Show, like it looks so bad. I understand what they're trying to do with it, but it looks bad. Big Ben is like 92. He's like 38 years old. I could really see freaking Father Time just killing it. You know, like he'll be going out there and he'll be like, bleh. Like remember a couple years ago when we played them week one and he threw like 5 interceptions week one. Dude was turning the ball over like crazy, and that was when we tied him. And the way I see it, it wouldn't have been a tie if like Jannard Avery and the others weren't really, I guess, celebrating per se, but if they had focused on blocking for Schobert as he strutted to the end zone, because I think he probably would have scored, and that would have been a dope way to end a game, a freaking walk-off pick six. Oh, that would have been dope. But there was just too much traffic around there, and yeah, they weren't really focusing on blocking. And then, of course, one of their linemen pushed Joe out of bounds, and then good old, of course, Zane Gonzalez freaking whiffed because it was blocked. It was partially tipped. I think it was, I don't know who tipped it, but it was tipped at the line. Steelers week 118 was a good comeback. I know it was. Thought that comeback was good. Look back at like 2014. We were down 27-3, came back, tied the game. I think, of course, we didn't do anything. I think we had a drive. We had a chance to take the lead or something. Epically just flopped. They take the ball. We go right down the field. They win the game. Seibert looks good. Again, I haven't seen much of him because, has not allowed a pass ball since 2018. Wow, Roberto on the roll, though. Keep that up, my guy. I'm going to need Plezak to get out of this freaking inning. Grounder, back to Plezak, end of inning. Okay, good. All righty. I'm going to be live for maybe another few minutes here. But, man, dude, I'm going to keep saying it. I am pumped for tomorrow. I've been waiting since January. What's going on, Steele? Yeah, I saw that. Did you see the new Ravens fan, I guess, that's talking a little bit of crap? I think you did. I DM'd you about it. You're like, yeah, I saw him. Like, okay. Tell you one thing. It's pretty cool having a Ravens fan that can actually talk trash. And he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Somewhat. For a little bit. He did say that the Ravens have like 10 times more Hall of Famers than us, which is major cap. They only have like, what, 6? And we have like double that, maybe even triple that. I mean, yeah, half our freaking Hall of Famers are from the era where they didn't even really have face masks and they wore leather helmets, but still. Tell you one thing. You know what I'm excited to see? I'm excited to see that dude, Cole Raven. Pretty generic name. I mean, could have maybe been more creative in the name, but it'd be pretty cool to see him and Renegade talk a little crap, you know? Because with Renegade's editing skills, which I would consider Renegade's typing skill, like I keep saying typing, damn it, editing skills. I would consider him number 2 when it comes to best editors in the TTC, behind, of course, Tyson, aka Master at Work. That dude is an expert level editor. I mean, the stuff that he puts together is just, it's insane. Like, it's like movie like. It is pretty funny what Renegade does. You know? Yeah, it's pretty funny what he does. It's good to see him back, though. Yep. And of course, you know, the highlight of every year is when Renegade and Steel Maiden rip apart freaking Raven's Dead Zone. That's always the funniest one. Everyone rips on him. That's just so cool now. It's like we don't have to deal with, I mean, we still have Raven's Dead Zone to deal with, but not just them. I'm excited for tomorrow, even though my team isn't playing. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Steelers do on Monday, because I've heard a lot of banter. I mean, a lot of like stuff coming from Giants fans, how they could possibly win that game. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be tough because your offensive line ain't that good. And the Steelers got a nasty front 7. Take it from me, a Browns fan. I have to deal with that freaking front 7 twice a year. I can just see TJ Watt sunning Andrew Thomas and then just taking Daniel Jones and like just taking the ball from him and just running to the end zone. Because remember, Daniel Jones low-key fumbles a crap ton. Sean Irving said the Browns are trash, and he is a Seahawks fan. Well, he's a Seahawks fan. Well, yeah, of course he's going to say that because they have Russell Wilson, and they have what? A ring? Yeah. Washington has a good front 7. Yeah, Washington's got a very underrated front 7 this year. Ryan Kerrigan, you have the Bama brothers or Bama guys, you know, Allen, you have Deron Payne, or I think Ryan Anderson, you have Chase Young. They have a nice front 7. TJ Watt is very underrated. Giants fans are talking a lot of crap. And I mean, Rayvon's back to making videos, you know. Bad Dog and Entertainer, you know, they're doing their thing. Of course, Bad Dog doesn't do TTC stuff anymore. But, you know, he's doing his stuff, you know, talking about how Saquon Barkley is like a god. And it's so funny because they sleep on my guy, Nick Chubb. They sleep on him big time. Calling Saquon Barkley like the best running back in the NFL. Last time I checked, Nick Chubb should have won a rushing title last year. But, like, Derrick Henry happened. That's what happened. And Freddie Kitchens. That O-line they have in New York ain't going to know what hit them. Yeah. Hargrave. I was going to say Hargrave, but he's gone. Got Tuitt. You got Dupree. You got Watt. Hayward. Yeah, that front 5 for the Giants is not going to know what happened. Then on the flip side, the Steelers O-line against what little, I guess, pass rush the Giants have. You know, Giants fans are hyping up Lorenzo Carter and O'Shane Ximines as some form of pass rush. I mean, Lorenzo Carter's nice. O'Shane Ximines, who? That'd be like me hyping up Chad Thomas. Like who? I mean, you have Golden, Marcus Golden, but man, whatever. Chubb is a beast. I'm a Steeler fan. I hate that we have to deal with him 2 times a year. Barkley is elite, but he ain't Nick Chubb. The thing is, though, Nick Chubb had a major leg injury in college. He came right back and balled out in his final year in Georgia. And look where he is now. And by the way, thank you, Houston. Just wanted to say that. I'm going to say that probably every time Nick Chubb has a big play. I'm just going to thank Houston. And then whenever Ronnie Harrison has a big play, I'm going to thank the Jaguars because they gave us Ronnie Harrison. And then the Texans, did the Texans give us the pick for Denzel too? Yeah, I think they did. Bro, they gave us Denzel Ward, essentially, and Nick Chubb. They gave us a premier starting cornerback and a legit running back. Again, thank you, Houston. And all it took was us taking Brock Osweiler's trash out. No big deal. Brock Osweiler. You know you're bad when you can't even make a Browns team whose quarterback was DeShone freaking Kizer. And looking back at my videos from back then, oh, God, I really hyped up DeShone Kizer to be something good. I honestly think he could have been something good if Hugh Jackson wasn't here. Because in my opinion, Hugh Jackson low-key ruined his career. Yeah, Hugh Jackson ruined DeShone Kizer. You give him any other coach, probably Stefanski, and I think Kizer would be good. But my God, bro. Oh. Our quarterback room that year in 2017 was absolutely horrendous. DeShone Kizer, Kevin Hogan, and Cody Kessler. That is not a winning quarterback room at all. That is the quarterback room of an 0-16 team. In fact, let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? Let's take a look at our depth chart from 2017. Let's go. Let's do it from the start of the season. Let's do week 1. So let's do October 1st here. This is the most recent one after the first game of the season. This was our starting team in 2017. All right. Keep in mind, back then, I was low-key in the trash-talking circle. Like, I was out here trying to hype up these guys like they were something good. Starting offense for the 2017 Cleveland Browns. You had Joe Thomas, the GOAT at left tackle, Antonio, Treader, Zeitler, and Sean Coleman. Okay. Tight ends, you had Randall Telfair, Seth DeValve, and David Njoku. Whatever. You had Kizer, Hogan, and Kessler at quarterback, Crowell, Duke Johnson, and Matt Days at running back, Dan Vitale at fullback. All right. Receivers, Rashard Higgins, Kenny Britt, Sammy Coates, Ricardo Lewis, Jordan Leslie, and Kason Williams. Wow, that was trash. Both that at bat from Mercado and our freaking starting offense was trash. Defensive-wise, it wasn't any better. Starting front four, you had Nassib. You had Carl Nassib, who was actually pretty good. You had, of course, Myles Garrett, too. So I guess you could say Myles Garrett was the starter. Myles Garrett, Coley, Denny Shelton, and Emmanuel Ogbah, backed up by Carl Nassib, Larry Ogunjobi, Jamie Meter, and Nate Orchard. Yeah. Linebackers, you had Jamie Collins, you had Joe Schobert, Christian Kirksey, backed up by James Burgess, B.J. Bello, and Dominique Alexander. Our starting secondary, Jason McCourty, you had Jamar Taylor out wide with Brian Body Calhoun and Michael Jordan from the Rams and Reginald Porter. Like, who? Wow. And then at safety was Jabril Peppers and Derek Kindred. The best thing about our team is that arguably one of the best players on our team. He was a really good punter. Zane Gonzalez was off and on. Hewlett, I mean, he's a long snapper. Not much to say there. But, yeah, our team was not good at all. Not good one bit. Like, wow. Wow. And of course, Josh Gordon was suspended. Yep. Fun times in Cleveland, indeed. Many players from that team. Well, from this team that's still on the roster, let's see. You have Rashard Higgins, who's back. He's the only receiver from that receiving core that's still here. Of course, Joe Batonio, Treader are still here. Backups, none of the backups are still here. In fact, Zach Banner is with you guys. Yeah. In terms of tight ends, only David Njoku. None of the quarterbacks. None of the running backs. No fullback. On the defensive side, Larry Ogunjobi and Myles Garrett are still here. Linebackers, literally nobody. They're all gone. And nobody from the secondary. And the only one, literally the only person from the special teams group that is still here is Charlie Hewlett. That's it. That's not even like a handful of players. That's literally, let's count. So Higgins is 1. Batonio, Treader, that's 3. All right. Njoku, 4. And then you have Garrett and Ogunjobi, that's 6. 7 players. That's it. 7 players are still here from that team. 7. Oh boy. 7 players from that team are still here. That's so funny. Larry's going to have a good game. I hope so. Nick Chubb, okay. Barkley. This line is overrated. Yeah, Marlon will hold Odell every play, and they got not going to be so comfortable with the safeties. Marlon versus Odell will be a battle. I know that for a fact. Their safeties, I think, are going to be all right. Deshaun Elliott, I think, is playing in his first game. Chuck Clark is one of their leaders. So we'll see what happens. I could honestly see like a blown coverage every now and then. And if it is a blown coverage, I hope Baker sees it, because I remember last year in the Niners game, we did a trick play where Odell was supposed to throw the ball. Antonio Callaway was streaking down the field wide open. Odell didn't see him. But yeah, I've been almost going for an hour. I think I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Figured I'd come on here and talk a little bit with you. This may be our last year to contend for the Super Bowl. It's going to be one of your last years, honestly. I think you guys are going to be playoff contenders for a very long time. It's just Super Bowl, because some of these teams are really starting to emerge. And the division ain't going to be a walk, and it ain't going to be like a walk in the park anymore, because even the Bungles are getting better. The Browns, as long as we know what we're doing, we've improved. The Ravens ain't going anywhere anytime soon. That's a fact. It's going to be tough. But, oh, wow. Great throw. 1 out double. Nice. We want our crow extra crispy. Okay, whatever. Just know that if we beat you, I want my crow from you guys like the minute the game ends. Not a minute later. Like, come on, bro. Like, damn. Dead zone at it again. I know. They're always at it. You know? God. Like, they better hope we don't win this game. They better hope we don't. Like, literally, the moment that game ends, I want to see a notification on my phone saying, Ravens Red Zone has uploaded a new video. Like, the moment that clock hits 0, there better be a freaking crow video up if we win. You know? And honestly, I hope Baker goes for over 300 yards again. Throws like 4 touchdowns. Good old stuff. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try and be live around 12:45, and it's almost game day, so let's freaking get it. And hopefully we can bring home this dub. First time since 2004. since we would have that would be the first time since 2004 that we would win on week 1. I mean, if there's any year to freaking end the drought, it's this year because this is one wacky year. This is going to be the year where the Browns go on a run. I have a feeling. Hopefully, that'd be dope. The one year where we go crazy, it'd be this year. Go follow. That's not my at, my guy. My at 95. What? But if you really want to follow me on Twitter, you already know the at. I mean, it's same as my YouTube name with an underscore between crazy and dog 99. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's the same thing with no underscore. Just one big word. I post on there every once in a while. But yeah, what's up, Eric? And I'll see you guys tomorrow at around 12:45 for game number 1 of the 2020 season. And until then, I'm Crazy Dog at 99. Let's go Browns, and let's start off the season on the right foot, shall we? I don't want to repeat it last year. Last year was that was ugly. 18 penalties. No, never. I never want to see a performance like that again from this team. Like that's what you would call like it was trash. You know, I can't even find a word for it. Like, dude, like we were acting like little kids out there. It was nuts. I tell you, you don't win a game with 18 penalties. You just don't. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out. As we just gave up a home run. Of course. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.